champion of the world, the Crazy Hawaiian.
Back up, Danny. Back up, Danny. Okay. All right, gentlemen. To the center. Let's get set.
To the center.
Get in your feet. Hand and count.
Right hand on three.
Right hand on three. You must measure, all right? Right hand on three, must measure. That's your measure.
Look at the size of that hand. These are two gigantic men.
300 plus pounds for Van Heerden.
And
Going on
Scott is about to eat it. He eats it well.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, no problem there.
Van Heerden has mushed many people with that same slap. Not tonight.
Good.
Let's take a look here. Boom. Perfect placement, to be honest. And he talked about this a lot this week. He's really worked on his technique. You know, he's got punished for fouling in the past. So he wanted to really work on his placement, his technique, not pivoting, not lifting the heels.
And you have to appreciate the South African and representing some American culture with the old school Patrick Ewing basketball shoes on.
Right on three, you must measure.
Here comes Scott, coming off his only win in power slap, looking for another.
A very powerful man. Right on three. Look at the wind up. I love it when they do that.
Two.
Got to go all the way through.
That was a powerful one. But how about Van Heerden just shaking it off?
That's the thing.
Like a gnat.
I mean, look at that all the way through. Danny Van Heerden is just such a big guy, though. I mean, they both are.
Called a clubbing foul. You can see how high up on the neck he landed.
Clubbing.
That's a point deduction.
Clubbing. 1 point. Go back.
So that's an automatic first-round loss for Avion Scott. It's going to be an uphill climb from here.
Got some time.
Yeah, that's really concerning. He just took a slap in the face for absolutely nothing. That's why following the rules is so important. Of course, we all want to slap as hard as we can, but then you forget about the placement, the target, the feet. Boom, yeah.
Okay, let's try to get set, though.
Kind of led with the palm of the hand.
Let's get set.
Well, you hear a lot of these guys as we've gotten deeper into power slap, as it's lived a little bit longer. On the first slap, they take 20-30% off so they can make sure they get the placement and the measure down correct.
Feet inside, hand and count.
Right on three.
Right on three. Right on three, must measure. That's your measure. 1, 2.
That was a big shot. Look at Scott just kind of, he's trembling a little bit there. He took it. He's staying on his feet, but he's like, he doesn't like it.
No, he definitely doesn't like it.
He's like, that was not pleasant.
All right, go back to your
Boom.
Fair blow.
Did a nice job staying on the feet.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he hardly moved. It was like a half step. Danny Van Heerden's a big man. That's why you hear these guys talk about neck strength so much, because obviously the necks, the trap's part of me, very, very important. That's what maintains the head balance.
Keep in mind that if this goes to the judges' scorecards, Scott already lost the first round.
No more striker fouls.
Needs a big one here after taking a little bit damage on that last slap.
And count.
Right on three.
Right on three, you must measure. Right on three.
Often what we see with these big guys is the accumulation effect. You know, the first one wears them down, the second one almost does it. And then maybe in round three they get the knockdown.
2.
Here we go.
Clubbing
foul.
Again.
DQ, two offensive fouls.
That's it.
2 fouls and you're out in the 3-round match. Unfortunately for Avion Scott, it's going to be the second time in his career that
you won. 2 striker fouls.
He's going to fall to 1 and 3.
Yeah, that's really plagued his career. You see Van Heerden there with the eyes closed so that you can't see the slap coming. so therefore you don't flinch. But yeah, you can see there, even from that angle, extremely low.
Foul, such a crucial part of this game. Justin Bernard is our power slap announcer, and he is set to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jacob Montalvo calls a stop to the match in round number 2, declaring the winner by disqualification, Danny Pitbull
Nigga can't follow
Van
you.
Heerden.
I nigga can't follow you.
The Pitbull, Danny Van Heerden, improves to 3-2, looking for another title fight in the near future. These props to watch brought to you by Circus Sports, sports betting the way it should be. And they pick them. That it goes the distance. The first round fight clock brought to you by Lucy, nicotine pouches, that slap.
All right, here we go, gentlemen. All right, let's get set, Blue. Shoulders down, head up, slightly touching.
So there's definitely a size
Good.
difference.
Do not
Look
move
at the
right
size
there.
of it.
Okay, red has won the toss. You're good there. Hand and count.
5 inches taller and 40 plus
Right on
pounds
3.
heavier.
Right on 3. You must measure.
I mean, Lorenzo
There's your
Florian,
measure.
he's a big guy, but there's just levels to this. Look at the power he's got to generate.
Get out of there.
I
No.
mean,
No, he was wrong.
I'm telling you, that power is ridiculous. He's on the
Seven.
stage.
That's
He's
all right.
on the stage. It's gone. It's over. Hold on. Don't do it, ref. Don't make him take a second. Oh, the ref is a cool guy.
Walk over here. Come back over here.
He's like, I'm good. I'm good.
Man, I don't do it.
What do you do?
Was there any foul on that?
No, we're good.
I don't think there's a foul.
Already. There's been like 20, 25 seconds by
You
now.
think, or you
He's
were-
recovered a little bit.
Gary
Now
Hadley might
he's
let this
smiling.
go.
They're going to let it go.
Okay.
They
All
are
right.
sadists. They
Wow.
want to see Lorenzo
Wow.
Florian take another one of those shots.
Here we
What
go.
has he
Hustle
done
up.
to annoy the ref?
Fighter set.
All right.
Let me get the time.
Look at this.
Ooh.
Those hands are just like meatballs.
Ridiculous.
Well, let's see what Slapdog can do here,
Hold it
because
right
he
there.
got
Hold it right there.
rocked.
Okay, Blue. Hand and count.
And on one.
Okay, you got to measure. Okay, you must measure. There's your measure. Right hand on 1. There's your measure. Clubbing. Clubbing.
That ain't going to do it.
There we go, Blue. You
There's a
made it.
crazy Hawaiian.
1 point Blue.
I give you a
Clubbing. 1 point Blue. Clubbing.
Baka Malalo was not concerned one little bit.
Take your time on
Hardly
this, Lorenzo.
scratched him. He wasn't bothered. It was like a little mosquito landing on him for a second.
Okay, you good? You got
So this could really be a
Good to go?
10-7.
Yeah.
Because he knocked him
Take
down
time,
and
relax
got the
a little
point
bit.
deduction, which is exactly
And
what
then we're gonna-
Bisping, you're a genius.
Well, listen, you know, let me break down my own
Oh, I'm
score.
sorry.
Okay.
I got to do something.
He knocked him down. He almost knocked him out. He was also
Ready?
clubbed.
All right, here we go.
Kalani
Ready?
Vakamalelo
We'll
right
get
now
set.
is cruising. And you see the smile
Right
on his
there.
face
Hold
there.
it
There's a
right
little
there.
smirk a
Shoulders
second
down.
ago. He's
Shoulders
like,
down.
bro,
He knows
you
what's
know what's
coming.
going to happen.
Yeah.
You
Right
know
on
you're
2.
about to get
Okay,
knocked
right on
the
2.
F out.
Get set, Blue.
I would make
right
sure the
on 2.
catchers are
There's
ready.
your
Get out of
measure.
there.
Here we go.
Get right there.
Poor
So
old
you don't fall
Lorenzo
into it.
Slapdog Florian. Don't do it. Take it easy. Oh, he moved. He's going to have to take another one. He's going to get another one.
Oh, God, my heart is beating fast.
He can't flinch.
I feel bad for him.
Wait, Flash, you gotta take another
I
hit.
don't.
Not that.
Warning, flinching.
Because you're
Okay.
evil.
I came
Pedal
here for
slap again.
violence. They gave him a warning.
So no point deduction.
here
So
we go,
that,
Blue.
that's basically standard operating procedure
Gotta
at this
stay
point.
set, bro.
You get a warning for flinching, and then it's a point deduction.
Okay,
Yeah,
head
look
up.
at that.
Just
A
little
clear
bit.
flinch.
Okay, right there. Don't tuck. Don't move.
That could have gone
Shoulders
against
down,
him, though, because it
shoulders
ended up
Do not
turning
move.
it
Okay,
towards the back of the neck.
right on 3. Okay, right hand on 3. Right hand on 3. There's your measure.
Low.
He's starting to smile.
He's
One.
got having Florian laying low.
Oh, Talani with another crusher.
Don't even count it. Whoa. Don't even count. It's done. It's over. Took him in. Give him a kiss goodnight.
He doesn't want to get up.
He ain't getting up.
super heavyweight, that NFL, that Oregon State Beaver power.
Still on the ground.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
I mean, this is the knockout blow, I believe. The last one. There was a little bit of a flinch as well, and I don't blame Lorenzo Slapdog Florian for that. But look at that. Look at the shot. Look at the pain that he's in. The grimacing straight away. The size of the hand just slicing through his face. Oh, God.
Knocked him blind.
He's a very brave man to stand there in front of that gigantic human being. That is what you signed up for, and that is what you get. That's disgusting. Look at that.
That is brutal. And the fact that he got up after that first one, hey man, props
They
to
love
the
it.
Slapdog.
They
yes,
love
they
it.
do. Oh, there's
They love
Kelly.
it.
Candido in the house. Look at these guys.
That's what they came for.
Listen, I'd like to apologize to everybody here in attendance. We did not mean to be so entertaining just 2 fights in.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I don't apologize. Hey, it's all down to these guys.
Justin Bernard, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kerry Hadley calls a stop to the match in round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO, Kalani Toko Fakamelalo.
Toko